Good morning. Happy Thursday. It's almost the end of the week. The week is going so fast. It's so fast. How you guys doing today? All good? Okay, so we have Powell speaking again. Wom, 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 wom. So he's speaking again at 10. So today is not a day to be trading unless you're gonna trade in the afternoon. So let's go with I'm looking to trade today, spying the Q, like always, spying the Q for futures. I like the Q gap above 442, which I think is going for it right now. Yeah, it's kind of right there. So the gap is from 442 to 444. That's the gap. For stocks, I like IWM, which is basically an ETF, right? IWM, I like the 206 because 206 has been acting as resistance for a few days, right? And now it's gapping up above that resistance. So I want to see that resistance or holding out support. Um, UPS, I'm not looking to trade this one because you guys know that I'm already on this one, but I'm looking for UPS to fill the entire gap. It's looking beautiful. This entry here, the play that I called out, I think it was on Tuesday or Monday, the 148. Look this beautiful move. Beautiful. So now UPS, I like how it's consolidating above the 152 level. So if you're not on UPS, you can wait and see if it's gonna keep holding 152 and play the rest of the gap till under 155. So that's a huge gap that UPS is going for it. Um, Nvidia, I love this Nvidia, how Nvidia gap above yesterday high. So Nvidia is moving pretty good for the play that I made for the small account yesterday, the small account challenge. I made a call spread on Nvidia for next week. Hopefully can keep going higher. It's looking beautiful. We want to see Nvidia holding yesterday high. That's a play, yesterday high. If not, yesterday's low. Um, the other one that I'm looking is coin. Coin consolidated for a few days, right? Like 2 days. Um, Yesterday broke the 230 resistance. We want to see it holding either yesterday high or that 230 resistance. That's our entry to play the upside continuation on coin. The next big resistance on coin is 250. So yesterday high, the first level we want to see either holding, yeah, holding pretty much. If not, it's gonna be 230. 230 is the other entry that we want to see. That's the other level that I want to see coin holding. So coin 230 or yesterday high, IWN 206, Nvidia yesterday high, UPS 152. Those are basically what I'm looking for today. Um, Very easy, very easy, very easy setups for today. My favorite, I will say, is IWN. I think IWN is the easiest one. IWN and the Q. The Q442 um, support. SPY, it's going for all-time high again. It's right there. All-time high, I think it's around 514. So we have between 514 and 513. It's our resistance, all-time high resistance on SPY. We gotta see that. But yeah, remember we have Powell speaking at 10. So careful today. Careful, careful. Even though the market didn't move much yesterday with Powell, it moved with the bonds later in the day, but didn't move much with Powell. So I'm gonna put an alert here on coin. I'm gonna put here Nvidia. Yeah, FDX looks exactly like UPS. Huge gap. And also in FDX already. Yeah, look at that. I think FDX looks extremely good for swings. You gotta buy time. I will say, um, oh, and you have dividends tomorrow, so that's gonna make it move even more. I have one contract, no, 8 contracts for the 15th, but it's too far out of the money. I don't think those contracts are gonna move much. The 22, it's FDX have earnings on, what is it? The 21st. So I got the 255 for the 22nd. I want to see FDX moving to 255. FDX is the trade is exactly the same thing as UPS. Yeah, look this huge gap. I don't think this gap is gonna get filled anytime soon. It's gonna need time, but it's at least it's going first for the resistance of the gap. For that gap resistance. Oh, IWM is holding pretty good here. I'm gonna go long on IWM, well, RTY. My stop loss is gonna be under 206. And my stop loss on FDX is yesterday's low, which is around 247.50, around there. And if I see it going lower and kind of consolidating around here, I'm gonna buy more. Maybe I buy more for next week, so that way my end of the month contracts are free. But yeah, FDX is exactly like UPS. I posted about both UPS and FDX. I've been posting about both for like a month because these charts are like looking too good to swing trade. Mm, okay, Nvidia is right at yesterday high. We want to see it holding there. If not, the next one it's yesterday's low. Let's see coin. And same thing with coin. Coin either yesterday high or 230. IWN looks beautiful. Looking pretty good. Look, watch the Q also. Q 442 hold. That's the start of the gap, and the gap is still a little bit under 444. So I think the Q upside here could be another one. Another good setup. Okay, I'm selling one here on RTY. Watching SPY here, all-time high. 514 is pretty much all-time high on SPY. Anybody got an entry on Q? Damn, IWM. I wish I had more so I can sell a little bit there. Okay, IWN, I want to see it holding this level here, this high here. It's around almost 208. Okay, I'm gonna move this here. Let's see what's my next big resistance besides that one. I will say 208. And the next big one, 211, 212. I'm gonna go with 211. It's closer. Yeah, but I will say 211, 212. The Q is going for the gap. This blue area here is the gap. That's both the Q and IWM were both the A plus setups that I wanted to trade today. 150% up? Really? Let's check UPS. Oh yeah. I think it's gonna go for the entire gap. So I'm holding. Same with the Q. I think the Q is gonna go for the entire gap. Let's see. Gap gets filled. Yeah, right there. If it breaks the gap and use 444 as support, that's another entry to go long on QQQ. But what it is right now, this is not an entry. The entry was at 442. Nvidia is looking great. Yeah, Nvidia is looking great. Look that bounce. Guys, look that bounce out of yesterday high. That was a perfect entry. Bounce out of yesterday high. And what time is it? 9:40. Okay. We have a few more minutes to trade before Powell. Okay. Now we want to see Nvidia holding what it is right now, pre-market high. So basically 906. Yeah. This break here is very bullish. If Nvidia can break this level here, 906. Getting out. I don't like this rejection here on SPY. Mm. Okay, I like this Nvidia move. Mm, I like this QQQ hold. The thing is like SPY is too close to resistance, literally at resistance, which I don't know if I want to go long on the Q here because of that. IWN is holding pretty good so far. Okay, if we look, I never, excuse me, I never do this, but if we look at the IWM futures, which is R2Y, it's right at resistance here. So basically this 208 is this 2100 on R2Y, which is the futures, and it's resistance. So now we want to see it, I want to see it breaking this resistance and pretty much to break it, retest it, and then boom. That's what I want to see on IWM on the 208 or RTY 2100. The Q, it's kind of looking weak. It's having trouble here holding. Let's see, it depends. Depends how this 5 minute candle is gonna close because if it closes engulfing, it's bearish. And pretty much fill the gap. It has a little bit more to fill, but it's pretty much filled. And if it loses yesterday high, which is around 441.50, it has all this gap also below. And Nvidia rejected the 906 level. That's not gonna help the Q. What's weak on tech right now? Let's see. Meta, Meta keeps being a mess, rejecting 504. Is Apple dying again? Yep, Apple dying again. Let's see Microsoft. Yeah, not looking looking pretty bearish. Google. Google looks like a 3-bar play to the downside on the daily. That's a 3-bar play to the downside. Amazon. Same with Amazon. 3-bar play to the downside. What else? AMD. AMD, it's so weird because on the daily keeps going higher, but with very weak candlesticks. So I'm really expecting AMD to go back down to 192. I don't know when, but I'm expecting AMD to fill this gap here, 192. At least to retest 200, but I think it should go down to 192. What is Bitcoin doing today? Let's see. Oh, Bitcoin's looking bullish. Ooh, Bitcoin's looking bullish. On the daily so far. Let's see. Okay, needs to hold. It's gonna be all first this level here, 164. And then I will say between 160 and 161. But it's looking flaggy. Looking like it wants to boom boom. So either breaks out here or go back down to here or here and then retest all-time high. Okay, let's see. So far we have no clear direction, right? Both the SPY and the Q are at support, but under the VWAP. Mm, mm, mm. Both the SPY and the Q are looking exactly the same. Holding support, close to resistance, under the VWAP, aka no trend so far. No clear direction. If I had to play one, I would say the easiest one today are the Q and IWM. You have easier charts, like easier charts to read. Let's see if the Q loses 441.50. Looks like it wanna go down and fill this gap here. Nvidia is holding pretty good. What happened to snow? What? Why snow is so dead? Ooh, we're up 35%, 36, now 40% on that Nvidia spread on the small account challenge. Okay, I like this Q hold here. 441.50 is a good hold on the Q. I'm gonna go long there with one. If rejects the VWAP, I'm getting out. But I like that hold. Looks pretty good. Okay, I'm out. I'm happy with that. It looks pretty good, but I'm out. Bad earnings? Okay. I think as long as the Q keeps holding this support here, 441.50, 442 is pretty bullish. But I'm not risking anything today. I don't want to get chopped around like yesterday, and we have Powell speaking in like 7 minutes. So today is the day for quick scalps. I want to see Nvidia booming here. Come on. Yeah, this is looking pretty good. Nvidia is looking pretty good. Same with the Q. How you guys doing so far? Waiting? Mm, if Powell, if we didn't have Powell, I would be taking Nvidia here. Taking Nvidia weekly calls. But I'm happy with what I have for next week. But I think, yeah, the weekly is looking pretty good. Yeah, remember to like the video. Like. This was very telling on the queue. This type of candlesticks, same with SPY. But when you have these candlesticks with a long wick at the bottom at support, it means doesn't want to go lower. That's most of the time is a change of direction. Let me show you. Is so pretty much is this this look at this, perfect, same thing. Especially if you're trading, if it is playing out with the trend. So the Q has an uptrend, right? So we have an uptrend on the daily, on bigger time frames, doing higher highs and higher lows. And then you have 442 yesterday acting as resistance. We gap above that, and then we retested. Well, the Q retested, and then gave you these change of direction candle, right? Long wick. It's a bullish pin bar. And then look the next candle, this one. Like, couldn't be more easy. I like playing this type of candlesticks pattern on bigger time frames, but it works on any time frame. I like playing it on the 30 minutes and daily. I'm not trading meta. I'm not in meta. I haven't bought meta for like days. I'm not in meta. I'm not holding any meta. I haven't played meta in like, I don't know, 2 weeks. I don't like how meta is moving. You can, if you're lucky, you maybe catch a good day on meta, but it's chopping around too much for my taste. I prefer like easier charts. But it broke 504, which that's the level, that's the resistance level that meta needed to break. So now if you're playing meta, you want to see meta break, holding that resistance and support. That's pretty much what you want to see meta doing. I think, yeah, the last time I played meta was around here on past month. Yeah, it was around here. And it took forever because I had the 500 calls and it chopped me around here until I lost on those contracts because my contracts were losing premium because meta wasn't doing anything. But this was the move that I was expecting on meta. It just took too many days for that. But yeah, now you want to see it holding 504 as support. And if it pulls back and hold, that's your entry. But do you want to trade now when Powell is speaking like 1 minute? Yeah, Microsoft. Microsoft is also another one that it's been a mess. So again, guys, if you want to trade anything, go for easy charts. Easy charts. So this is Microsoft. Let me clean. Okay, let me clean this chart because um again, do you think this is an easy chart to play? Look how no clear direction, no clear trend. You don't want to trade this. You want to trade something that it's easy. Maybe here we can say it's a pin bar, bullish pin bar play, maybe, but I want to trade this type of candlesticks pattern with the trend. So if I see these, this is a bullish pattern, right? I want to trade that on a bullish trend. Microsoft doesn't have a bullish trend. It's just chopping around between a huge range, like 20 points range. Maybe you can say, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to buy here around 402. And if loses 400, I'm getting out. Maybe you can do that because the risk to reward entering here, it's very good, to be honest. If this plays out, it's a good risk to reward. But is it an A plus setup? No, because you're going against the trend, because this trend is more bearish than bullish. But if it is cheap and you don't care, I think Microsoft most of the time is very cheap. Let's see let's see if I wanna buy the 406 like 2 weeks out on Microsoft calls. Let's see how much that is. I will buy the 28th. I think it's better. And it's the 405, doesn't have 406. That's over $900. The 410 could be another one. That's almost 700. But you can do it spread. So you can buy the 405 and sell the 410. And that will be only 250 with a max profit of 245, which I don't like that risk to reward there. If let's see for the 20-second. Okay, the 20-second 410 contracts are a little bit under 600. If I buy the 407.5, yeah, 407.5, and I sell the 410, which is I'm doing the credit spread, I'm sorry, debit spread. Also the risk to reward is not good because it costs you 120, but the max profit is it's 130. That's not good for a debit spread. Let's see for next week. The 405, it's only 600. The 407.5 are under 500. I'm sorry, under 400. So should we go for Microsoft? It's not looking too bad. Nah, I'm being very picky lately with my options because I only want to trade A plus setups. I'm fine if Microsoft runs without me. I wanna trade only A plus setups options. ARM. The thing is, ARM has one bank have like 90% of shares on ARM, and that they're locked up, and it's gonna be open, I think, next week. So when that bank is allowed to sell ARM, it's most likely gonna sell a lot. So ARM is gonna, I think it's gonna die with that lockup time ends, and I think it's on the 12th. So so if I only see the technicals, it looks pretty bullish, right? It's flagging. But I don't want to touch this. Like technically it's looking pretty bullish. But I don't like that, like the big majority of the shares it's owned by one bank. I don't like that. Yeah, they could. The thing is like you don't know what's gonna happen. Again, if you want to make money, you want to trade something that it's easy. Futures after 6 p.m. I've tried, like at the beginning, because when I was new with futures, because I had no idea, and everyone always say that you can trade futures 24/7. I tried, don't do it. It barely move. Like you wait, I was waiting for hours for that thing to move, and it was so slow that I just stopped trading after the market closed. Like I don't trade futures. I trade futures the regular hours, like the regular market hours. That's when you have a lot of volume and things move. After, it's extremely slow. Okay, so mm, that was a strong rejection here on IWM. Let's see if it's gonna hold. Yeah, I think it's from 6 to 6. Yeah, I think so. Meta is looking exactly like QQQ. Both looking very bullish. Yeah, so SPY is looking pretty. The Q and SPY both are looking pretty bullish. Let's see if SPY makes a new all-time high today. Maybe new all-time high. Let's see, this is the all-time high. It's around 14.24. I think I need a tool that it tells me what's the high of the candle. Okay, I always have to check that. Yeah, it's 5, 14, 22 or something like that. 24. Let's just say 5, 14.20. FedEx put? You might make money on FedEx playing puts. Maybe? Maybe it's gonna go back down to 248.50. Come on, Nvidia, just go. Boom, boom. What's Powell saying? That is, the market is so bullish. I'm waiting for a break and retest of this high here. And the same thing for a SPY all-time high, break and retest. Mhm. Come on, Nvidia. Just break that. 210. Nvidia's having a little trouble at 210. But it's holding pre-market higher support, which is pretty bullish. Mm, mm. And IWN is just bouncing around between these two levels. Oopsie. I'm buying Apple, but shares because I think 170, 166 is a very good opportunity to buy shares if you have a long-term portfolio. 166 will be like ideal, but 170, I think this is too like a huge dump for Apple. Let's see what's the percentage here. Let's see, from this high to this low, over 15%. Yeah. Yeah, 166 is the main next level that I have, but I think I don't care. I'm gonna buy here. I bought it yesterday. I'm buying more if it keeps going lower. Same with Tesla. But Tesla, I haven't bought it yet, but I'm waiting for 164 on Tesla. Let's see, 173, 172, 164. 164 will be like perfect. Beautiful Nvidia. Beautiful. If Nvidia and UPS are holding or moving higher, we're making money. At least I'm making money, so I'm good. I'm good. Mm. I have a lot of work to do today. I'm almost. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys. Let's see. I'm gonna show you guys something. Where is it? No, not this one. Where where is it? Okay, I'm working on the program for the course starting on Monday. So, um this is gonna be pretty much what we're talking about. We're gonna talk about like my favorite trading patterns and strategies, which are pretty much the gap close reversal, bear and bull flags, gap and go, and break and retest, right? So we're gonna do classes like video calls for each one. We're gonna do Q&A classes, my favorite candlestick patterns, and pretty much how I trade, which is my trading style, low risk, high reward, how I swing trade, how I do the day trades, how I day trade, what I did here, wait, okay, um, indicators I use that you guys know that I only use the VWAP, but we're gonna talk about like in depth on everything that I do and how I trade. Pretty much like I'm just gonna make it simple for you guys to understand how I trade. Um So yeah, I'm working on that. I'm gonna do videos about it, so you guys can rewatch it whenever you guys want. And yeah, that's what's coming for the lucky winners that you guys have. Thank you for, by the way, thank you so much. I had like so many people that apply for this course. I picked around um five, six people that got accepted and I sent the emails yesterday. So if you want to change your trading for good, if you're tired of losing, this is your chance to change that. This is your chance. Then, so basically, uh, no matter what you want to trade, you're gonna be able to trade everything with that guide and with everything that I'm gonna be teaching. No matter if you want to trade options, futures, crypto, shares, whatever, it's pretty much the same for everything. Obviously, um, each one, like futures and options, you need to know the basics of futures and options. But the way that I trade is pretty much all technical analysis, right? So charts are the same for everything. So if let's just say you're trading options right now and you need help with options. So when you learn everything that I'm gonna teach in the futures, in the future you can change to futures if you want. It's gonna be easy to apply what you learned there on anything. Very easy. Also, I like trading simple. Like my trading is very simple. I like having a plan with easy to follow steps that if those steps that I have for each trade doesn't align, I just don't take the trade. But that's how I make money. Like I don't go with a bunch of trades during the day, at least with options. I do that with options. I'm very picky with my entries. And if I don't get my entries and I don't get what, like basically, if my plan doesn't play it out, I don't trade. It's like, I took a trade yesterday on Nvidia that I'm swing trading, and I'm not doing anything. I'm just seeing Nvidia making me money. And how you do that, how you get to that, having very, very good um trading plans, being very good at reading charts. No, it's not different. I used to trade small caps. To trade small caps, you only need volume. And I don't even use volume because the candlesticks shape, if you really learn how to read candlesticks, you don't need volume because the candlestick shapes are going to tell you the volume. Okay, so let's see. I'm liking how this IWN is holding here the VWAP, kind of like a retest of support here. Like it retested this level here, 206.50, which was resistance here pre-market, and it's holding the VWAP. I like this puzzle entry here. I just want to see first SPY. I want to see if SPY is gonna break or reject all-time high, and the Q this entire gap fill. So I'm waiting for that. Um. Oh, so first of all, you need to apply here, and if you qualified for the course, I'll send you an email today. If if the SPY breaks here and the Q breaks this resistance also, and this daily candle changed to green on Microsoft, that's the change of direction that I wanted to see on Microsoft, and that's gonna most likely this is gonna play out this pattern here. But I want to see this daily candle, which is today, turning green. The small account UPS calls are up over 130%. That's looking awesome. And the contracts, the 150 calls that I bought on I think it was on Monday. Let's see how much are those up. Over 150%. I like a little bit of profits there. Yeah, okay. Just waiting here to see if we're gonna break this resistance on the SPY and the Q. Apple is having troubles under yesterday's low, which is bearish. I think he's already speaking. Yeah, I think he started at 10. Yeah, the 9 EMA is the other one, but I don't really use it. And I I I kind of got used to it to have it on my chart, but I don't use it. Because the 9 EMA only works on strong trendy days. So, today's Thursday. Let's see. Yeah, he started speaking at 9:40. Well, technically he's testifying, right? At 9:40, and then we have another Fed at 11:30, and then we have another one at 1:20, and we have consumer credit at 3. A lot of stuff today. This is not a break. A break is a strong bullish candle breaking that level. That is not a break. That is just a touch. And I don't want to scalp a rejection because the market is bullish. So it could easily, when we trade against the trend, even though if you're only scalping, the risk to reward is just not good enough for me because you can get like a change of direction like really fast. Like let's just say here, right? Okay, anybody can say, well, the market is testing all-time high, rejected before, right? Rejected here before. It's resistance, it's rejecting. Let's scalp a rejection here. Well, if you really see here, you want to play a rejection if you see at least a bearish candlestick, which SPY still doesn't have it. It's still making higher highs, at least higher lows. It's making higher lows, and you don't have an ugly candle here. So it looks like it's just consolidating at all-time high so far. I don't know, honestly, no idea. I'll be back. Okay. Ooh, okay. I like that break. Yep. What's Microsoft doing? Okay. If Microsoft can hold this morning high, I think I'm gonna go for calls on Microsoft. Let's see. Wait. The Q, also another one. We wanna see it holding this level here. And I wanna see a SPY breaking out here. We need a strong bullish candle breaking out here. Still no breakout here on SPY. Could easily go back down. I got 410 for next week on Microsoft, and I also gonna go with 407.5 weekly. I'm gonna go long with NQ. My PT for Microsoft is 412. 412 and then 414. Nvidia is gonna go to 1,000. I think Nvidia is gonna go to 1,000. Hope that's what I'm looking for. like that move on the queue. I think as long as the queue keeps holding 443.50 as support, it's bullish. I'm gonna go long or also on IWM. I went with 1 mini and 5 micros. That way, if I have a big push, I'll sell my mini, lock profits, and leave the micros as runners. I like this consolidation in a flag. Beautiful NVIDIA. So as long as it's above this like previous all-time high, it's pretty bullish. Microsoft is looking great. Let's see. What's Apple keeps dying. Super weak. Google is holding. Meta also looking pretty bullish. New all-time high on Meta. Let's see AMD. I don't like AMD chart. TSM. Pretty bullish. Coin doing nothing. Okay, we're good. We're good. Patience paying today. Also, today, if we see, like, looking at the charts today, so far, it's been a pretty easy day to trade. Today, despite the queues are clearly respecting levels. I'm hungry. So I only have left two protein snacks. I have this chocolate sweet roll, and I have these marshmallow crispies. I never tried or seen this brand before, so I think I'm gonna try this one. It's only 10 grams of protein. That's low. That's too low. So it's 190 calories, uh, 3.5 grams of fat, 34 grams of carbs. That's too high on carbs. 12 grams of sugar and 10 only 10 grams of protein. So this is not a healthy protein snack, but let's try it out. I don't think I'm gonna eat it the entire piece, but I don't know. I kind of want to try it out. Today, surprisingly, it's an easy trading day. I thought it was gonna be super choppy like yesterday. Okay, this is how it looks. Kind of looks weird. Mm, I don't know. It kind of tastes like dulce de leche. Mm, but it's not as good as dulce de leche. I don't know what to say about this one. It's weird. It's not bad, it's just weird. Mm, I don't know. Mm, Um, tres leches is completely different from dulce de leche. You cannot compare those two. I don't know, it's weird. I'm not gonna eat it all. It's not bad, it's just weird. And it's too high in carbs and low in high in carbs, high in sugar, and low in protein. So not worth eating these calories here. I don't know, that was weird. So if I come tomorrow, I'm gonna do this one. This looks super yummy. Friday chocolate. If I don't eat it today after pickleball. So I want to see the Q holding here and SPY holding here too. And IWM holding the VWAP. Yeah. Come on, Q, hold it here. Hold it. This 30-minute candle is on the Q is not looking bullish. It's looking very bearish. I want to see a strong hold here. I want to see a bounce here. If not, I'm getting out. I'm using what you guys are looking on the screen. That's what I'm using. It's the 5. I start with the 5 and daily, and then if I'm on a trade, I change to, instead of the daily, I change to the 30-minute time frame. Come on, push it, push it, push it. Okay. Go. Go. Push it. Go. Go higher. Okay. Okay. Setting 1 there. Gonna sell another one. Come on, push, push, push. $1.5 minutes for this 30-minute candle to close. We want to see it closing strong with a bigger body, not a big wick at the top. Mm. 1 more minute. You want to see a strong bullish candle here. I'm getting out of RTY because I don't like how it's moving. Mm. I'm selling one more on NQ. Let me check. Both Spindex, you're fighting these levels. Ooh, UPS. Damn. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna be all out on UPS. UPS, fill the gap. UPS, fill the gap. That was my PT. That was my main target. Thank you. Yeah, that was a beautiful, beautiful, easy trade. The queue is holding very good, so it's looking pretty bullish so far. But SPY having trouble there at all-time high. Needs to hold. That was beautiful. Beautiful. That was a perfect A plus setup. I'm gonna add Q micros because I want to be able to sell my mini and hold some runners. I really like this hold on the Q. Ooh, that's awesome. Congrats, then. That's awesome. Congrats. Yeah, Apex now have 3-day pass, which I think is way better. 3-day pass instead of 7. So they have the 71% off with 3-day pass. And if you have 100K accounts, it's better right now to reset instead of buying new ones. If you blow up your 100K accounts, because a reset is only $35, which is cheaper than buying a new one. Okay, let's put Microsoft here. Okay. Like this hold here on Microsoft. It's looking beautiful. Yeah, the Q hold there looking pretty good. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. I like what I see. I want to see Microsoft keep holding 206.50, pretty much this morning high as support. So above that, it's bullish. Anyone got with me this entry on the queue? Oh, beautiful break and retest. Or with SPY. SPY is looking pretty much the same. Break and retest of all-time high. Nice, nice. Come on. Come on. Media flag here. SPY might be flagging here. But I want to see like a better candlestick here on SPY because so far it's looking wiki. I'm gonna sell my NQ mini even though it looks amazing. And I'm just gonna hold my micros. Easy, risk free, less stress, profit locked. So these are all-time high, right? Well, previous. SPY needs to hold above that level. And for the Q, I just want to see it holding this level here. If not, SPY is gonna go back down and retest the VWAP, and same with the Q. Because the VWAP, it's kinda around, let's just say this support here, previous resistance, like morning high here. So if it cannot hold here, it's gonna go down here to 443. Ooh, Nvidia's breaking out. That's gonna help the Q. 100% up on the Nvidia Play on the small account challenge. That's looking great. What else? Mm, 214. Ascending volume. I don't use volume. I don't check volume at all. Yeah, Nvidia is all-time high. We have no resistance. Like, we don't know what's gonna happen here. When you are at all-time high, you just gotta see how it's reacting level by level. Or pretty much, I will say a round number by round number. Like 900, 920, 925 maybe, 930. Yeah, SPY looks like it wants to go lower. It's not looking strong here. Mm. Yeah, Nvidia have a bunch of gaps, a lot. It has a huge gap from last, like, from like, I don't know, like 5 months ago, from those earnings, like 5 months ago, not the past one, but the other one. And obviously it has a huge gap from these past earnings, and then have gap, pretty much it's been gapping up every single day. Ooh, I know what's my next trade here on this small account. I found one that is very cheap. Most likely it's gonna move. Let's see. Wait, I'm trying to see what contract I want to buy. Hmm. So I have two options. I have two plays and not enough money for the small account. I think it's gonna be a Bitcoin related stock. Ooh, okay, so Microsoft looking awesome, Spy looking awesome, the Q, Nvidia. If Apple is waking up, that's gonna help the market move higher. Definitely. I'm trying to figure it out what I'm looking to buy cold spreads on one Bitcoin related stock, and yeah, that's why I'm here. uh, Looking for the best spread I can find. Cold debit spread. Ooh, Microsoft definitely it's gonna go for 412. I don't know if that's gonna happen today, but yeah, I can see Microsoft going for 412. Ooh, runners working beautifully. Beautiful. That was a very easy break and retest on the queue. Ooh. Do we got any news? It's Apple dying again? Is that Powell or Apple? Hmm. Don't know. Most likely Powell. Oh yeah, sorry. Google is looking pretty bullish right now. Most likely it's gonna retest 137. A little bit under 137. Oh, bill auction? Okay. Okay, the new play for the small account. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, posted on the small account challenge. One play. I'm looking for another one. I think that's. Oh yeah, that's an ugly move on spy. Spy needs to hold the view up here. The view up, 513.50. So we want to see a spy holding this level here. And I think as long as the Q is holding this level here for 43 point, let's see, for 43.80 around there, it's bullish. So if the SPY goes lower, the Q might just go down and retest this level. If cannot hold this level, it's gonna go down here because that's another level of support, and that's where the VWAP is also. Beautiful move on the Q. Okay, I'm gonna start selling here because this is just me being greedy. No, it's not being greedy. It's like it's a good chart. This Q break, retest, boom, is very bullish. No, no, UPS is done. That play is done. So UPS is it's super done. Like already filled the gap. So um if you check all the time that I post this setup on my Discord, like explaining why pretty much explain you guys like every single week why I thought UPS was a good swing trade. The same with FedEx. So my first entry on the small account challenge, I entered around here, and then I gave you guys another play here. Like going here, you're literally chasing after the A plus setup. Here, it's a C setup. Like you're literally trying to enter at resistance. The gap is done. For me, there is not this play is more than done. Over 150% on this play. You take your money and you look for the next one. And the next one, it's FedEx. Yeah. Yeah, so SPY so far it's looking bullish. It's holding all-time high again. I'm waiting for coin. I'm waiting for coin to either break resistance, so we do another break and retest there, or fills the gap down. Or not the gap down, retest 230. If this 30-minute candle on SPY closes like that, that's pretty bullish. That's very bullish. So we have maybe a flag here. Mm, Nvidia kinda, it's looking tired and might be doing a head and shoulder here. Okay, I'm all out. It's almost 12. I'm done. I'm happy with my day. I'm holding Microsoft, pretty much, and Nvidia and FDX swings. Pretty happy with my day on futures. With everything. I'm happy that uh I was patiently waiting for entries, for good entries, for good setups. Mm. A little bit under over 3600 with futures. That's good. Can't complain about it. So yeah, I'm done for today, guys. I think I'm gonna be here tomorrow. Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. So, but thank you for being here. Remember to like and subscribe. So yeah, I'm done for today. See you guys mañana. Bye.